Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, so if you haven't already, now is a great time to subscribe so you can stay on top of all of those new videos. We've reached the time of month for my monthly Sips by unboxing. Every month I get a personalized subscription box from Sips by. They are kind enough to send me a box for free every month, and it's tailored to what I like. So you go online, you fill out a little questionnaire about the teas you enjoy, the things you don't enjoy so much, and they curate a box every month tailored to whatever it is that you like. So let's go ahead, open it up and see what we've got for the month of April. There's always a postcard involved. There's a cute little blurb on top that says, "April is here, Dana," and it comes with the promise of fresh blooms and longer days. Whether you take your tea on the go for a spring stroll or cozied up at home, we hope you love your selections this month. And then it'll say each tea, but I like to be surprised, so I always save that for after I've looked through my box. They always include these disposable tea filters, which are awesome for traveling, and the bag they come in is actually a reusable cloth bag for loose tea as well, so some options if you don't have an infuser of your own. And then the tea. So the first one I see is Minty Mojito Mate from Tea Kitten. I think it looks like it's a Sips by exclusive, so kind of an in-house brand. But that sounds great. I love minty teas. Anything like herby, like mint, ginger, like those clean flavors I really love. And they always include a mate, which is great. I love yerba mate. So I can't wait to try this. This packaging is gorgeous. This is called Tea Beyonce a la Rosa, which means white tea with rose, and it's Tea Fiori. A simple blend of white tea and rose. Oh, and it is, it's from Italy. It's from the largest private rose garden located in the Tuscan countryside. As an Italian girl, this makes my heart so full. I love rose. I love simple teas like that, a white tea with rose. How could you ever go wrong? Oh, nice. I got another August Uncommon. They're a really cool brand. They do really unique teas. This one is called Tropic of Capricorn. Looks like it's a green tea with eucalyptus and dragon fruit. So again, those like herby notes. I love eucalyptus in a tea. It's so uplifting, and they are a really solid brand. And then we have Cozy Cup, and I don't think, is there a name for this tea? Is the name Cozy Cup? So I think the name of the tea is Cozy Cup, and it's by a brand called Reality Break, I believe. But it's an Assam black tea with cinnamon and cardamom. So kind of like a chai vibe, but a little simpler, just that cardamom and the cinnamon. So this sounds great too. I think what I want to do is try the Tropic of Capricorn, because I know August Uncommon is an awesome brand. All of these sound good, but I think the one I want to try first is this one. So let's go ahead and open it up, get it steeping first and foremost, and then we can kind of dig into like the tea, the brand, all of that. Ooh, I really like the smell. Oh my gosh. So I like to use clear glass mugs so that we can get a really good look at the color of the tea once it's steeped. And a metal basket infuser. I sell these on Amazon myself. They're kind of my first step into hopefully having my own like tea and teaware brand one day. So if you've bought one of those, thank you. And if you are going to buy one from me, thank you in advance. It's just the perfect, sturdy, reliable tea infuser. That's why I chose it for a product, because it's an absolute essential in my house. Every cup of tea I make, unless it already comes in a bag, this is what I use. And I have got a couple questions lately on the amount of tea that I use. This is the David's Tea Perfect Spoon, and this one's 2.5 teaspoons. So I find it perfect for even a cup a little bit bigger than this, because it's made to be used with their, I believe, 24-ounce mugs. I used to work at David's Tea, and I think their mugs were 20 to 24 ounces. So I find it just perfect. You know, sometimes there's teas where I'm like, that was a bit too much or that was a bit too little. So I'll adjust it the next time I have that particular tea. But I always find it to be a good starting point. 2.5 teaspoons, so almost a tablespoon. Well, let's just go ahead and scoop right into our infuser. It smells so herby from the eucalyptus, and I love that. We'll pour in our warm water, not too hot because it is a green tea after all. If you use really hot, like boiling water with green tea, you will burn the tea leaves and it'll taste bitter, and we can't be having that. So set that aside, let it steep for a while, and let's check out the tea. So this is Tropic of Capricorn from August Uncommon Tea. And they always have these really cool names. And then I love this feature. So they have like a taste like line. So taste like musk melon, eucalyptus leaves, and fresh cut pine. And feels like, this is what I love. It always says like feels like, and it'll have like a vibe that it feels like to drink this tea. And this one says winter holiday in Brazil. So that reminds me of my friend Tea by Danny. She talked about how when she was a kid, she would spend, I think she lived in Brazil, but she was talking about around Christmas time, how for her, Christmas is like a beach holiday. Like when she was growing up, she'd go to the beach. So I feel like if she hasn't tried this tea, she might want to, even though I'm not sure it's completely up her alley as far as what she likes, but that made me think of her, and she's great. If you like my videos, you would definitely like hers too. And then the ingredients are Zhejiang sencha tea, Chilean rosehip shells, eucalyptus leaves, lemongrass, melon, Thai dragon fruit, and natural flavoring. And let's take a look at it because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Oh, it smells so good. I do get like kind of a melony vibe. I don't know what muskmelon is, but I do get like a hint of like a tart kind of melon, like maybe like a honeydew or something, but on the tart side. So here is how it looks spread out on a plate. We definitely see those rose hip shells and the lemongrass. Lemongrass is so distinct and I love the way it looks. And the rose hips, they're like almost like little shells. I love the way they look too. And there's a lot of like different like green things in it. So the sencha, the eucalyptus, all of that kind of blends in. Oh, but it smells so good. It's like herby and fruity, like balanced the smell. Like it's definitely herby because eucalyptus is so herby, and that like really like whoosh kind of like refreshing feeling of eucalyptus. It's so good for like aromatherapy purposes. I bought some fresh eucalyptus from Trader Joe's once and hung it in the shower, so the steam really like released that scent, and it like opens up your sinuses and feels really good, especially because my husband has like a lot of like seasonal allergies and things. Eucalyptus is just wonderful. When you smell it, it really just like opens you right up, and it's such an uplifting smell. But I do smell like the fruity notes too, like that dragon fruit, even though I don't see it. So I do want to go on August Uncommon's website and check out what they have to say on there about Tropic of Capricorn, because they always have some really cool like details and sometimes recipes. All right, here we go. Aromatic green tea with dragon fruit and melon. Oh, I love this. Okay, so there's like a more extended description. It says, enter the dreamy landscape of the Brazilian coastline. Against turquoise waters, emerald forests pop with vibrant fruits in surreal shapes and flavors. In the first sip of this tea, you taste syrupy sweet melon. The fruitiness is balanced by subtle pine notes of eucalyptus leaves and tart lemongrass and rosehip. The finish is smoothed by airy dragon fruit. A strange and wonderful winter paradise lies just beyond the equator. Ooh, so there's a melon lemongrass green tea soda recipe that they have on here. And it looks like you could, like, it's like any kind of tea soda you can make. Like, it's just kind of a general recipe, but this is like one of the go-tos that they like to use for it. And it's 2 tablespoons of tea, 10 ounces of water, a tablespoon or two of simple syrup or sweetener, and you top it off with soda water. And I actually do have a video where I make like a tea pop or like tea soda type thing from a couple years ago. So if you're looking for that, I can link that as well. But I love this brand. I love how they always like add in those kinds of details when you go to their website. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove the infuser. We don't want it to over steep. And nothing left to do but to try it. It's really nice. Ooh. Okay, that is so true what they said. At first you taste the melon, but then like as I was swallowing my sip of tea on the back end, it was like whoosh of the eucalyptus. This is really cool. I was going to say, I guess the lightness of the eucalyptus. It's not too much to where you don't taste the tea anymore, because, you know, if you're using overpowering flavors, at some point it's like, why even put the green tea? But it's not like that at all. It makes complete sense. Like, it's not overpowering. You still taste that it's essentia, but you get those fruity notes that's like really just taken to a new, fresh level with that eucalyptus and with like the lemongrass, and the rose hips add that tartness that kind of give like the accurate flavor to that like melon vibe, because without like the tartness, I don't know if it would read as melon-like. I think I would think more of the dragon fruit than the melon. So the tartness just really just, oh, it's so good. Yeah, you do get the like pine note, but everything makes sense together. It really does. That's why I love August Uncommon, because they put together things that you wouldn't think would be good. Like, I mean, I guess it's not that crazy, but like eucalyptus with really anything else is kind of like rolling the dice, because it can be so overpowering and so like dominant, but it really plays nicely with everything else in this tea. So awesome, super fabulous. I love this. I've tried a couple different teas from August Uncommon, and I think I've really enjoyed each of them. I think this is my third one that I've got from Sips By, and that is, in my opinion, the best thing about Sips By. Getting these monthly boxes has introduced me to so many tea brands, I can't even remember them all, honestly. And August Uncommon was a brand that I really had my eye on even before I tried them from Sips By. Like, I always would see like their dark aesthetic and everything and be like, I want to order from them one day, and you know how it goes, it'll slip my mind. And eventually I received them in my Sips By box and was introduced to this really cool, unique tea brand. And that's not the only one. There's so many that I've found through Sips By. So props to Sips By on another awesome box. Let's see, so I have a green tea, a black tea blend, a white tea blend, and a yerba mate blend in this box. So a little bit of everything. Sips By knocked it out of the park with this one. So if you are looking for a tea subscription box, they are absolutely the way to go. They're so awesome. But anyway, I hope you and your families are all staying safe and healthy. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.